Hello everybody, RemedyX here, and we are back with another stream. Today, we're on something a little different. Magic the Gathering Arena. I am not on Arena very much, but lately, I have been on it a lot. I don't know, kind of getting back into Standard, maybe? Kind of enjoying it. Murders at Markov Manor or whatever has been pretty enjoyable thus far. I don't have a huge collection, so this is currently what I'm running. Not on Arena, that is. Real life, my collection is more than it should be. But anyway, it's kind of a graveyard themed deck here. We got, let's see, wait, make these bigger on here. All right, anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna go over every single card in the deck. I'll go over some of the key pieces. Here, now it's going big. Rubble Belt Maverick enters the battlefield. 1 green enters the battlefield, surveil 2. When it's in your graveyard, you can pay a green, exile it, put a 1/1 counter on a creature. Activate only as a sorcery. So kind of just early get things in the graveyard kind of thing. Death Bonnet Sprout. When you have 3 creatures in your graveyard, it flips. You mill 1 card per turn at the beginning before you draw. And then when it's flipped at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, put a 1/1 counter on Death Bonnet Hulk. Just some recursion, some removal, go for the throat. Unscrupulous Agent exiles things from the hand. Dread Knight, just some draw, recurring creature, Assassin's Trophy, Insidious Roots is pretty good here. Tokens you control have tap, create 1 mana of any color. Whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 plant creature token and put a 1/1 counter on each plant you control. Really solid, actually. New Glissa, the Sunslayer, 3 mana, black, green, 1. First strike, Death Touch. When she deals combat damage to a player, choose 1. Draw a card, lose a life, destroy target enchantment, remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Really good. Elvish Vatkeeper. I just said I wasn't going through everything, but I guess I kind of am. Elvish Vatkeeper. I'm just going to go through names and then read the abilities of the important ones. Thrashing Brontodon. Nissa Resurgent. Just kind of like a little rampy piece. Gix. Pretty good value. Actually, I've been really enjoying Gix. You deal damage with a creature. You can pay a life, draw a card for each creature. You activate an ability I've never actually got to do, but 7 mana, 4 and 3 black. Discard X cards. Exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play land cards and cast spells from among the exiled cards without paying their mana cost. Aurelia's Vindicator, Flying Lifelink Ward 2, Disguise X, 3 in white. When it's turned face up, exile X other target creatures from the battlefield. And or creature cards from graveyards. Okay, I always forget that graveyard part. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to the owner's hand. Massacre Girl, the new one. 4 mana, 4/4 menace. Creatures you control have Wither. Whenever creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness is less than 1, draw a card. 2 Sholdreds, the Apocalypse. When you draw, you gain 2 life. When an opponent draws, they lose 2 life. Death Touch. Kaya. So this is one of the pieces that have made me kind of splash white in here. 4 mana, black, white, 2. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control and or creature cards in your graveyard or put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them till the end of the turn. Target token you control becomes a copy, except it has flying. +2, surveil 2, exile a card from a graveyard. +1, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. -2, exile target creature you control. For each other player, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls. Spider, ETB, sack a creature, destroy non-land permanent. Yeah. Gix command. Choose 2. Put 2 on counters on a creature. Gains lifelink until the end of turn. Destroy target creature with base power 2 or less. Return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Or each opponent sacks a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Virtue of Persistence. Yeah. Has an adventure. Lockwane Scorn. Target creature gets -3 until the end of turn. You gain 2 life. I almost said 3 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, on the enchantment that is, on the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. 2 of those. And cease and desist. Exile up to 2 target single cards, or exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card. Or 6 mana, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Relatively simple land package here. A couple fast lands, a little pain lands, and 1-man land, and a surveil land. I have a little bit of a sideboard, but I really haven't done anything with it. I've been playing singles. By singles, I mean best of 1. Alright. Let's get into it. Any recommendations for the deck, please let me know. I've been out of Standard for a long time. I haven't played since... God, when did I last play? I'll keep this. Was it Search for Escanto? Whatever the last Ixalan set there was? That was probably when I last played Standard? And we melt. Nissa. A little unfortunate. Nissa actually probably would have been really good here. That way we don't take damage from the pain lands. Not that it does anything at this particular moment, but good to have in play for when it is valuable. I'd like to draw a couple creatures here. A Sholdred would be pretty good. Sholdred's pretty much always good, though. Not the Boseiju. So what is this thing? 2 mana, 1/3 flying. Borrow Naughty has lifelink as long as you control another fairy. And then you can pump it. Kind of unimpressive. I think I want to get rid of it, though, just so I can get clean attacks in for now. I know it's for 1 damage, but keeping the board clear is definitely advantageous. And they're looking like they're playing fairies, which I haven't versed yet. This looks familiar, though. Flying Vigilance 1/3 for 2. What was that? Hey, you killed it. I think we just go like this. I'll lose a life here for it, but that's totally fine. Surveil, exile it from your graveyard, draw a card. Okay. I can do this post-combat. Alright, exile the 2 cards from their grave. We get to... Can I pay? Unless they pay 2, plus an additional 1 for each fairy you control. I have 3 mana. Auto pay. Doesn't mean I don't get to play Gix on this turn, which would have been good, but... Combat research, what is that? When it deals damage to a player, draw a card. If it's legendary, it gets 1/1 and war. Okay. I think we go for the throat. Well, I can... Can I do that and Gix? I can't. I'll lose a life for it, but that's totally fine. Next, all attack. You might block here, and that's fine if you choose to do that. If you let the damage go, I'll take the 1 damage and draw the card. A-okay by me, and then I'm going to go for the throw of this guy. And the turn. They got 2 cards in hand. We got 1. Ours is a land. They just played a land, so they're down to 1, and they concede. Okay. Don't know if they had to concede there, but I guess they don't know we have 1 land in hand. Because if that's a like Shoulder in hand. So what's with this? This has been popping up a lot. Yeah, I was relatively happy with that one. The opponent might not have been. I killed a lot of their stuff. I gotta remember, I got this thingy.
Why are you running?
I love it, actually. I don't use it nearly enough. Just get right into another one. I drew pretty decently there. Yeah. The deck, honestly, it can function on, like, 4 lands is where, like, that's, like, your critical point is hitting, like, 4 for all your big spells. Some of your really important pieces are on 3. But as you can see here, 4 mana, 1, 2, 4. And the 2 that actually matter are on 4. So I think I'm going to... So I could be greedy and keep this. And just draw something, because I do have 3 lands. I think I'm going to mulligan. I don't think that wins. Okay, this is not bad. I'll keep this 6, and we'll put Thrashing... yeah, we'll put Thrashing Bronstone down. Opponent being impatient. Just... Yeah. Oh, mono red Swift Spear, huh? I don't need a second Kaya. And honestly, I don't want another one of you either. Next turn, I'll play the Swamp, and I'll neg 3 the Swift Spear off the board. Is dealt damage. Exile that many cards from the top of your library. Choose one of them until the end of the turn. You may play that card. He already played a land. He's tapped out, so he's just going to exile the top card of his library. Oh. We'll do this. And yes, we get rid of the Swift Spear here. Oh, it's 2 or more other... Oh, I goofed. Whoops. I thought this was 2 or fewer. I thought this was the fast land, like... This one. Whoops. That's actually a pretty big mistake, too. Especially if he, like, double spells here. Shoots us for, like, 4 damage, probably. Oh. Have 2 more life, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it really can be. I think I wouldn't mind snagging Kaya back, but I have to kick this. I think I'd rather have the swamp first, though. If he taps down, I'll block here, but if he doesn't tap down, then... Alright, I can just block Squee. Actually trading with the goblin so it doesn't stick around is probably more beneficial. This is looking rough, though. I need to draw some removal. I'm gonna put a counter here. Make it harder for him to shoot off the board. It's mono red, so they're damage-based removal most of the time. Or, I think, pretty much exclusively. So I want to make it hard for him to get rid of the Gix here, so the Gix can block and kill. Let's see, play Forest, play Roots, sack, or crack both of these. Yeah, okay. I'd probably kill Squee. Maybe it's better to kill this guy. It's probably better to kill him. Yep, so he kills Gix. That's unfortunate. It is a trade, but I have to minimize the damage. I guess I could play that, kick it, get Gix back, get one of these guys back. Here. I think I just get Gix back. Crack this here. Well, that was pretty good. I'd like Sholdred here. Sholdred's always good, though. She really helps stabilize with her having a big butt and gaining us life and draining the opponent slowly. Would really help me stabilize. Honestly, it'd probably be the best thing I could draw. I'm trying to 3 my face. Okay. Okay, so you... Probably on Swift Spear. you. On you. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to block with this. It's probably best to block Squee and save the extra point of life. I don't know. Now I can play... Nope, I'm dead anyway. Alright. Well, that's okay. I just never was able to fully stabilize. They had good answers for me. Honestly, just pretty well played by them. And honestly, that little punt really mattered there. If I shut down the Swift Spear earlier, you know, I just play a turn ahead. Every little turn matters. This hand's pretty solid. Little awkward because this is a tapped land, so I either lead on the fungus or lead on the tap land. I'm going first, so I think I keep it and lead on the tap land. I don't want a forest here. Okay, just shooting them off the board. Red-white. Could be another aggro deck. They didn't lead on Swift Spear, though, so, you know, that's a plus, right? I cannot play this and Maverick. Play Maverick and... I think I play Maverick. Alright, so I do kind of want land here now. I don't think I want either of those. Put those down. Play land. Hold up. Virtue of Persistence. Well, Virtue of Persistence is a sorcery, so not really held up, but I have 2 of them. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Wedding invitation. Or arrangement. Announcement. There we go. Invitation counter on it. If you attacked with 1 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 human creature token. Then wedding announcement has 3 or more invitation counters. Transform it. And it becomes an anthem. Okay. So, I think... play this. Offer the trade. If I draw land next turn, I can go Nissa, land, Death Bonnet, and crack a Maverick. Or exile a Maverick. 1 top, 0 bottom. Alright. Shoot me in the face, huh? Alright. Does kind of do the trick. I can play it, and then I can crack it and get rid of the wedding announcement. Not that it's that bad yet. It's just making 1/1s at this point. But... oh, that's right. You're double green. I can't even play you. So I guess I just play... Nissa. A little harder to kill. I don't have to... have them stick around a whole rotation for it to become a 3/3. Just already is a 3/3. And I can draw a land here. They're either just get lucky with their... Man, that's 3 of the 4 play with fighters that they're allowed to play? Alright. Still not a land. I think exile Maverick, go here. Go for the throat here. I could have held the go for the throat. I should have. It is actually just correct to hold it. I'm not going to attack here. They appear to be the more aggressive deck. I just need to draw some lands so I can do what I need to do. Yeah, they're definitely an aggro strategy. They just didn't draw super aggro. Or at least they're trying to, like, burn. So. Put a 1 counter on target creature control against vigilance till the end of the turn. Flashback for 1. Oops. Vigilance Trample. Trying to make me trade my Nissa? I don't think it's worth it. Because it has Trample, I think I'd just take this for... Could be a mistake. Probably a mistake. But I can just get rid of you on my turn anyway. I wish I could draw a land. Holy cow. I think it's worth attacking here. They might just block it. It's 5 to their face. It's a little risky attacking because they had mana open. They could have definitely done damage straight to yeah. Okay. It's a little spooky. Still doesn't have trample, so I can just chump this one. Hey, a land. Oh my goodness. We're gonna add a green. We're gonna play you. I think I just crack you to get rid of this one. And no attacks. Yeah, so if they had like turn 1 Swift Spear, then they would have been way more aggressive than they were. So I don't think they played anything till wedding announcement, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something. Is it better to stick a Massacre Girl or go for the throat and swing? I think it's best to just put a Massacre Girl into play here. I'm gonna no attacks, just because I don't want him to pair block up on me. Let's get rid of this. we will add black. And then I can actually cast this. No attacks. Which does mean if I kill this, I can trade my creatures aggressively and just recur more than he has. So I stick you here. 8 is a lot. If I double block, then I... Is it worth just taking the 8? And then I can go for the Throat You on my next turn. Let's sack the new token. Destroying you. Exile you. Land. You make a black. Go for the Throat You. If I go combat, you can double block here. You'd have to triple block on Nissa in order to do anything. If I remove one of these, that's no longer an option though. So I think I do that. I can cast this from exile if need be. Hiya. That's interesting. Let's play a Kyle.
Glad to be here. Your problems are... I'm the best ghost hunter in the business.
Stick those down. Let's go ahead and go to my graveyard, exiling a Thrashing Bronzodon. Oh, I tapped you for it.
Monsters know better than to hide under my bed.
Well, that was... I thought I had enough mana to do that without tapping that creature. That was gonna be a big... They can power block any of these they want and kill the 2 weaker ones. Or they can just throw chumps on things and reduce the damage incoming. Yeah. Just miscounted my mana by 1, because that Thrashing Bronzodon would have been able to swing for another 6 as a 6/7. But yeah, like I said, as soon as I stuck that enchantment, like, it really can turn the corner, and just the value can outrun them. So that's why you see me throwing the removal so aggressively at him. I could be wrong to do that, but that's the way I've learned to play against aggro decks specifically. You know, you just want to keep removing their little threats, and eventually your grindy pieces will outvalue them. You just gotta be able to stick 1 or 2 of them. Normally just 1. Normally a single, like, high value grind piece will, Sand is risky. I could just not draw black and get stuck with just this guy. I go first. I got mulligan. Sand's fine. Don't think I need the black-white land. I will inevitably... You know, I don't have any turn 1 play. Maybe it's Thrashing Bronzodon. I don't have the green for it, so I'll just go like this. You can go to the graveyard. And then yeah, here, and we'll play this guy. Take a card away from your hand. He's in the think tank. Alright, what do we get rid of? Okay. Alright, what are we playing? Whenever you proliferate, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Alright. Think I understand what we're playing against here. Swamp. Let's explore. Or not explore, adventure. Sorry, wrong thing. And not attack. If he's swinging, I'm just taking the 1. It's blocking. Oh. Gotcha. It's a toxic. We'll play you, play Gix. Exiling you, putting the counter on Gix. And no attacks. I can attack with Gix next turn, though. Getting Dread Knight into play would be solid, too. Oh. That's annoying. Just try to stick a Gix again. Now this is a matchup that I have to be the aggressor. Time is not on my side when they just draw proliferate spells and oil counter me to death, or not oil, but poison. I've not seen this on this UI. Yep, do it again. I think it's better to play... If I play Maverick, I don't get a hold of Assassin's Trophy, so I think I just hold. Then I can play this if I have to at the end of their turn. And get a little value out of it. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it, scribe 1. That's all. It's fine. That's not the creature that was attacking. That one is. Gix effect still kicks in. Zero top, 1 bottom. Gotcha. Resolve it. One top, 0 bottom. So because they decided to stay on top, I'm going to Assassin's Trophy. It'll mess up the top card of their library that they were looking at. If they want to go fetch for a land. They could decline to go get a land, but they're not going to get what they were just going to draw. Which they chose to keep, so I assume was decent, at least. Next, all attack. Take action. Land play for turn. Let's play Maverick. Soldier is really good. Let's get rid of your proliferate, and then I draw and gain 2 life. And then I play Sholdred. Now we're gonna put a little more pressure on him. Oh, sorry. Maybe Sholdred should be a 3 of in the deck. She probably most certainly should be, but I've only spent a little bit of wild cards. I haven't gone nuts yet. I don't know exactly what I'm building yet, so I'm only picking up pieces that I'm like, yeah, I'm 100% gonna use this. Oh, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest to the bottom. Proliferate. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm actually gaining life from doing this because of Sholdred, so... what's in my grave? Nothing I can return. Yep, putting the pressure on them. This is good. I'm still only at 4 poison, but I've seen these decks. Well, not in standard. I've actually not seen the poison counter deck in standard. I've seen like modern and stuff where like they can just burst out infect damage on you. So, all right, another one of this thing. I didn't think it was too impressive the first time, so you know, you do you, I guess. Alright. It's fine. I almost wish he was killing them instead, that way I could just recur them, but... 2 top. I'm gonna activate this now. It's a little more aggressive this way. Okay. Tap land, make a black. Play a Gix. Yes, it'll get rid of the other Gix. Choose which legendary permanent you wish to keep. The new one. Call it there. Draw 3 cards, play. Oh, you just killed yourself. Shoulder just kills you. Okay. Rank up. Alrighty. Doing pretty solid, actually. Quite pleasantly surprised. What do we get? Oh, another Mosswood Dread Knight. That actually might go in the deck. Let's take a look. Is there anything in here that I would rather have a Dread Knight as? Dread Knight. I think this is kind of just cute. think we played Dread Knight over it. Save and exit. So I'm going to do this for about an hour. So I got about 15 minutes left on here. So squeeze in 1 or 2 more, just kind of depending on how quick they are. Okay. This hand is bad. We're not mulling it. Hands okay. We'll keep this one getting rid of the Gix command. And we'll start with the Thicket. One more land and we get to play Glissa, who has been really good in the games I've played her. So, I think it's better to hold this a little bit, let their hand size go down a little bit. So, I think I'm just gonna draw my card back. There's our land, so we can play Glissa next turn. Is the L silent? Is it Gissa or Glissa? I think it's Glissa. But that could be wrong. Let's see. Double black is Gix. Double green is... That doesn't matter. All of them are on 3. There's no double on 4. Except for double white is the angel. So... Aww. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lead on Maverick here. Double lands. Do not want that many lands, actually. I have 5. I'm good with pitching both of these. Play a land. I think it's... I wait one more turn. I play you. I like your lands, by the way. Those look nice. I don't like this version where you have the actual swamp box, but the full art that you kind of see right here is real nice. I'll chomp block here. Actually, I mean, it really doesn't matter because you have. Okay, yes I won't.
Off you go.
Whatever. It's definitely Nissa land. Or black. Scrupulous agent. I'm not going to get to do this effect, but that's fine. So yeah, you wait until they get down and they only have, like, the big cards left, you know? What do we get? We got land. Not as exciting as I wanted it to be. I hope it means that they can't play some of these cards by getting rid of them. Oh, they have another land. Probably not the case. Wow, they're packed with removal too, huh?
Don't overthink things.
It's probably better to keep her like that. And I think that's a concede. Yeah. That didn't work out in our favor, but honestly, we only lost 2 tonight so far. I'll still squeeze in one more. That was quick. So we're honestly doing pretty good. I'm curious at the end what our win rate will be. If anyone in the comments wants to let me know, that would be great. Maybe I should keep a counter. Maybe I should do that. Sounds like a good idea. Romulus. This looks fine. Right? Yeah. I gotta hit him with the early agent and then one a little later too. Plus we can play Gaff now. Gix. Sorry, not Gaff. Wrong Phyrexian, dude. What is this? Start reveals her hand. You may choose a creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. That player discards that card. Probably Yawgmoth. Or not Yawg. Yeah. Yawgmoth's Protector. Gix. That one. Oop. Cancel. Play the swamp first, and then play this. I mean, I don't get a pick, but I exile it. So... choose 1, 2 damage to each creature or planeswalker in battle. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library and draw that many cards. Okay. We go here. Agent again. Got a land. Counter here. I'll exile this guy. I want another creature, so. Can't block, menace, indestructible. Suspect. Okay. I think I'm gonna just negative that. Okay, and concedes. All right. That was quick. Guess what? I'm gonna do one more. I said I'm going for until I break an hour. Whatever I finish when I break the hour mark will be the last one. We're at 53 minutes, so. Against Door. This gives us Mosswood, Dread Knight, probably Adventure. So hope to hit a land, so we can go Elvish. Hope to hit a land, go Massacre Girl. Opponent kept 7. I'm gonna mulligan it. Just don't think it's quite right. This I think is a bit better, oddly. I think we just pitched the Bronzodon. Bronzodon is good, but it's not as good as I was thinking it was going to be. I just have a lot of other ways to get rid of the problematic artifacts and enchantments, so. Yeah, I'm just going to go here and go pass. I'd like another land, please. Any land. Okay, it's a land. Yeah, this is gonna hurt us a bit. Okay. Manador can also exile things from graveyards, even cast dinosaur spells. So here we definitely just go this. Oh, no, you have ward. Cancel. I don't do that. I don't have the ability to pay for ward. So instead, I will go tapped land. I'll keep that. And then this. That way I can block it. He probably won't attack, though. Doesn't want to trade it. Plus it just ramps him more. I think I just play Glissa. That way they can't attack me with others. Why'd you put this in a dinosaur deck? Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. I do want to kill this one more than these ones because the extra mana is going to be huge for him. So next turn I plan on Virtue of Persistence, this, or Lock Wings Scorn. They're probably gonna attack with both these, right? I have to block them. Unless they attack with this, then I'll block this and kill it, but it was just the two, I just blocked one. Oh, they're gonna exile it. Okay, that's... And exile Glissa. Which is honestly the better one here. I go land, you... I don't have the mana to, yeah, do both. So... I don't have the mana to kick this either, and play Glissa. Getting kind of dicked on here. It's a lot of mana. I am dead. I'll let him do it. Yep, just like that. Exactsies. Well, that was unfortunate.
Wow.
Alright. I think I'm gonna buy a pack. And then we're gonna call it. I've been buying, so this is something I would like help with. What is the best packs to be buying in here? I've been buying the mythic packs. I don't know if they're correct. I don't do the academy stuff or alchemy, whatever. I think it's stupid, so don't. We're not doing those, all right? Maverick, we already have 4 of. Another Insidious Roots, that's good. Surveil. 2 mana, 2/1, Surveil 1. That's fine. It's colorless, so it's fine. And another Massacre Girl. Okay. And Pick Your Poison's a good sideboard card, too. I have not been playing that style or whatever. Yeah. So I think I do want the other Massacre Girl. And I want the other Insidious Roots, which means I think I'm going to take out a Bronzodon. And maybe... I think I cut one of these. They're not great. I've been playing these as a bit of recursion. So honestly, this is the only recursion other than Virtue of Persistence, which is amazing recursion, right? So, yeah, I think that's where I'm at. And sideboard, I got Ego Drain, Bushwhack, Soul Guide Lantern, Return to Nature. I should probably Pick Your Poison in there. Oops, sideboard you. 8 cards. You got a 15 card sideboard. What happened to that? Why is it only... Huh. Okay. I don't know why you only get a 7 card sideboard instead of a 15. Should be that. Did I have any better sleeves? I think those are done under profile. Aren't they? Not really. I'll just stick with the Jace sleeves. Ooh, I have a lot of allegiance. And Guilds of Ravnica. Okay. And then this is Murders at Markov Manor. Okay. This is... Oh, it's whatever I have selected. So if I go down here to... This one had the most? Guilds of Ravnica, I almost have everything. Which is nice. But... Do you guys think this pass is ever worth it? So it's 3,400 gems, which... We gotta buy gems. $20. It might be, but... Not doing that right now. Anyway, this was Remedy X with all things nerdy. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider hitting the like and subscribe. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Still doing Stardew Valley. Don't worry about that, guys. Still continuing that one. Just doing something a little different every now and then. Stardew Valley's going to be a long grind, so to be expected at this point. Possibly thinking about bringing Thea back. I love that game. I just suck at it. I can never do the hardest difficulty. I can do everything up to the hardest difficulty, so I don't know. But yeah.